I honestly have to admit that I have to confess my true feelings here. I have never felt more emotionally attached to something as I did with the next clip. Wait, what are you talking about? What kind of sexual interest is that? What does it categorize as? Wait there, champ. I didn't mean it in that way. What I mean is that the next video really gave me some vibes that felt really scary. Now that we are standing on the same ground, ready and set, let's have dinner so we can discuss the next video. We are talking here about a seriously terrifying situation our dude Leo is facing in his so-called apartment. Honestly, I have no idea if it could ever be called an apartment. It just looks like a small bedroom with a toilet. But we need to talk about what actually matters, the ghost in Leo's room. Don't you mean the elephant in the room? Are you trying to sound funny now? Because no one thinks that you are, as Leo is trying to get his good 8 rich hours of comfy sleep. He got so comfy that something started feeling the vibe from under the blanket, under these tied pants. We all, including Leo, thought that it was all hormones and such and that it's that time of the day again to beat it. But unfortunately for him and fortunately for us, it was a different call for action. There were ghosts banging in the bathroom. They opened the door very slowly on Leo, and right in that moment, he knew something messed up was living with him. He had a similar incident the other night, but it went even darker because this time around the curtain bummed at him while the entrance door opened on its own, only for him to go out and see what he saw the night before. But what did he see the other night that repeated? His 40-year-old, in shape, beautiful neighbor Lady Nicole is walking by. But no, he saw a figure passing by the window.
¡Sos hijo de puta! Son las 3 de la mañana. Hace 3-4 días fácil que no puedo dormir. Se escuchan ruido por toda la casa y no sé qué hacer. Yo no creo mucho esto. No me da miedo, pero no sé. Grabo a ver si encuentro... ¡La concha de su madre! Ahí está. ¿Quién carajo anda ahí? Es la nena esa de mierda de vuelta. Yo me voy a la mierda. Otra vez el demonio que me está molestando de vuelta. Aquí está. ¿Quién sos? Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. No sos bienvenido, andate. Andate. Me tenés cansado, mostrate. No te voy a tener miedo. Andate de acá. ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos?
In my opinion, the figure walking by broke the vibe for me. With all these heavy breaths he took and the fast pacing of the events with no visible jump cuts, I was totally sold. But I could also be wrong and say that the whole thing is real. But when did you say that you believed it was staged? I don't know. When you leave the man alone in the house, take the baby with you. and leave him there by himself, what do you expect him to behave like? What kind of creature will he turn into? What kind of madness will he bring to the table since he can't put bread on it? All these questions and that little insult at the end may give you the idea that we will be talking about some mad father who did something disturbing when he was left alone in the house, something as crazy as doing some weird demonic rituals that backfired on him later. So he started documenting his ghost haunting case in the house when he was left alone. And that story sounds so promising, and I hope it was real, or at least similar, but unfortunately, we have no information regarding the next clip, and all we have is the footage and our prayers. Then, if our assumptions were wrong, assumptions you never made in reality, what is that video talking about in all actuality? A father who was left alone in the house decided to record the incident that took place in the bedroom. The device he had on the table, which seems like an EMF device, went off, giving signs of the presence of some spirit, if that's what it's actually made for. And that took place after the father heard some weird noise, but then the gate to hell opened right in front of his eyes.
Alright, check this out. There's this noise coming from the bedroom. But my wife and my baby, they're not here. They're not in the bedroom. And this noise happens every day at this exact time. Yeah, there's no one in there. No one.
Why did I imagine the baby going out by himself when he said, and for some unknown reason, I quoted, "My wife and the baby are not in the house," or something similar to that? You left all the paranormal activity aside and decided to focus on something as ridiculous as that. Yes. I don't know why, but when I watched some of Josh's videos on another channel, I was like, why do I feel like I have seen this man before? Why do I feel like I have featured him some time ago? And why does my stomach hurt so much? But then I found the answers to all my ridiculous questions that no one cares about. My stomach was hurting because I ate noodles with too much spice, and then I proceeded to eat more later that day. But when it comes to Josh, it all makes sense. It hasn't been 2 months yet since I last featured him, but now he is back at it yet again with some scary paranormal videos, or so-called paranormal, to spook us all. At least spook those with faint hearts. How obviously scripted. Of course, that's why it's called a script, you dummy. So, what do we have here? We have an M9 and a Mag-10. Oh, you meant Josh's account? Well, one day, and this time I'm talking about his case for real, so pay attention. One day, as he was sitting like a normal human in his house, for some reason he decided to take a look around the place and record himself while doing so. Not to anyone's surprise, the cross on the wall was crossed upside down. But what does that even mean? It means that you are full of fat. It means the cross on the wall went from Christian mode to satanic mode. The other night, his cat was meowing at something in the basement, and it turned out it was a figure lurking in there. You see that same basement room? How can you see it? I haven't shown it to you yet. Josh caught another figure lurking in the dark in there. In the kitchen, knives can be seen out of place. These spirits have no safety rules. How about that one night? No, wait, that was my nightstand. Then how about the clip when he was trying to sleep when he noticed the doll on the shelf was moving? Why do they have to bring figures into the conversation all the time? A quick tip for all the creators out there who make these videos: never try to impress the fans with demonic-looking figures. It just takes off the credibility. The next video might just be one of those documents where I was like, isn't my order a little late? I have ordered the food at 10 p.m. and it's 10:05 p.m. already. Sorry folks, that was the restaurant. I thought it would be a good joke if I called them and said they were late, when they are obviously not, but they just hung up on me, canceled my order, and it seems like they also charged me $100 for trolling. How pity. But regarding the clip, I was like, what kind of pig man is that? Wearing a jacket and hanging around scaring people, pretending to be Leatherface. I know at this time of the year people celebrate Halloween, but this video isn't relevant to this day. It's actually been on YouTube since July 2007. It's about a group of teenagers. As always, the only difference here is that these guys are not your regular everyday cringy, half-naked teens. No, these are some OGs. These were built differently. And to be clear with you, I have no clue whether these guys are teens or not. But based on the generic story plot these kinds of videos usually have, I would assume they somehow are. They were heading deep into this forest, looking for only God knows what, when they heard a weird noise. It sounded like a boss from one of those Dark Souls video games, as if he were preparing the competitors for an ultimate final fight before he unleashed his true form. But not to anyone's surprise, after making so many pig grunts and scaring the crap out of them, as described by the cameraman, he finally appeared from the shadows and made these guys run for their lives respectfully. Respectfully, you say? What does that even mean? You will find out in the video.
Light would come up to him for a second and then leave.
I know a lot of ghost hunters talk about orbs of light, but I always thought those were crap when they take pictures of them. It's like, this looks like it could possibly be an orb. I don't know, maybe. What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
We're gonna get eaten by dogs.
Or a pig.
No, I think... Well, that was...
Where's the wide angle lens when you need it?
Listen, listen. Where are we at?
Sounds like crackling. Like pops.
Yeah, like... Well, I thought I heard whispering, though. How far back in the property are we?
Well...
We came from that way, right?
Mm-hmm. How long have we been walking?
I don't know. Let's go this way, though. Did what?
Those dogs sound really nasty. Whoa.
What?
Seriously, what was? No, for real.
What was what?
What was that?
What was what?
Was that you? That made that dog noise.
No. Alright, I did a.
Oh, okay. That was you. Thanks for making me look like a pansy. On camera. Remember, I don't know, you probably don't remember this at all. I don't even know why I just thought of this. But
Dude.
we were...
No, it's getting louder though.
What is it? What does it sound like?
I don't know.
I smell dead animal.
Yeah. Can you guys smell it?
You don't smell dead animal?
Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, it smells like a septic tank. What was that?
I'm not sure.
What was that? What is that? You hear that? Why is this? Well, it smells like
Sewage, nest.
what was that?
I don't know. I'm wigging out.
I don't know.
What is that? What is that? The crap, keep moving, quick, move! Shoot. Crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh shoot. Flashlight. I couldn't see where I was going, I tripped.
What happened? What was it?
Wait. What was that?
What was it?
What was
Did
it?
you see it?
No.
Where are we at though? Where are we at?
Shh.
I think now you understand why I said they ran for their lives respectfully. If you listen to the crap I said in the intro, I have never seen someone run for his life in such a situation and still censor the F word when he speaks. And now it's time to see some people get beat up. Are you about to show us a boxing fight for real? Or an MMA fight? Or how about I show you how your neighbors beat each other up the other day when you weren't at home? I have the full tape if you want to. Anyway, all this aside, I'm about to show you a man getting beat up by a djinn. Not beaten up literally, but more like bullied. How so? Well, let's start from the beginning. Are you going to tell us the story of this dude from start to finish, since he was a baby? Just get into it already, we just need to know what matters most. Then I should tell you about my life. Sorry. It starts when this group of investigators enters this abandoned area, where we have a house with an outside yard for the kids to play. And that's exactly what these kids did. Wait, are we about to watch an investigation into some kid ghost hauntings? Do you know what sarcasm is? What I meant to say here is that these guys started their investigation in this yard, and they will finish it in this yard because it's the yard of all wonders. I don't know if they were the ones who drew these drawings on the ground, but it wasn't really anything to be considered. They had put a jug in that circle and lit it on fire, but it did charge at one of them, while there was a jar hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, and what about that one? It kept swinging. Did I mention the falling bricks? Or how about when all these guys were hurt and posed like pregnant women in their 8th month before giving birth? But the deal breaker was that one guy we talked about early. When he started seeing things, he didn't want to be touched.
बताएं चले नहीं अल्लाह का नाम लेके आपको भी लगी?
लगी है, बस ये है कि उससे तो हम बच गए हैं ना, जो
अच्छा हवा में नहीं, वो बंधा हुआ है किसी चीज से।
ऊपर तो नहीं है, छत के ऊपर से आई।
अरे को क्या हो गया?
अंदर देखा है? दूसरे रूम में है?
नहीं यार, यहाँ पर अगर होता ना तो इधर नजर आना था उसने।
वो जान भाई, फिर तो कोई मखलूक ही होगी वो। ओए
ये क्या हुआ
यार, ये इधर तो नहीं था।
यार?
ये उल्टा कैसे हो गया? ये इस साइड को था और वो सामान जो है वो उसके अंदर था।
यार ये मटका भी मिला है इधर। रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है, इधर को आया है
यार। ये सर के अंदर ना लग जाए चांद भाई, इसके अंदर पता नहीं
इसके नीचे भी दायरा लगा हुआ है।
कौन सा ब्लैक मैजिक किया गया है। और
इसके नीचे भी दायरा लगा हुआ है।
यार ये तो
यार
यार भाई आपकी तरफ से पुश हुआ है, धिक्का दिया किसी ने। यार ये टूट गया ना गिर के। ये इसके अंदर जो भी जिन्नात, जो भी मखलूकात हुई, वो उन्होंने ये देखे। अल्लाह अकबर। अच्छा यार, ये तो दिखाइएगा। ये इस पर तो हमने कोई बात नहीं की। ये परिंदा है, क्या चीज़ है, कौन सा है?
वो देखो अभी भी
ना तो ये कोई उल्लू है ब्लैक कलर का, ये कौन सा परिंदा है? कबूतर भी नहीं है। वो ब्लड भी लगा हुआ है, वो गर्दन काटी गई है ना इसकी। गर्दन काट के अल्लाह अकबर। वो अंदर, अल्लाह अकबर, अंदर क्यों गए हैं
यार? धक्का लगा है मुझे।
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह यार, ये गलत कर दिया आपने।
वो उधर
ये देखे। अरे भाई, अब आपको ख्याल से रहना पड़ेगा।
उसकी भी मूवमेंट जो है ना,
टच
ये तो ऐसे है जैसे मुसलसल कोई से ना मूव कर रहा है और आवाज भी आ रही है।
ओए ओए ओए, वो गिर जाएगा
पीछे।
यार। ये गिर गया, टूट गया, मैं पहले बता रहा हूँ, बहुत नुकसान होगा। अल्लाह अकबर। और ये इसकी अब अल्लाह अकबर। ये क्या है?
इसके नीचे से वो बिल्कुल इस जगह से यार, ये मुझे महसूस हो रहा है कि आपको भी कोई लग रहा है।
क्या क्या चीज?
यार जैसे कोई चीज इधर गिर चक्कर काट रही है।
वो तो चांद भाई है मुसलसल। इसको बाहर निकालते हैं। ओए ओए
यार ये
ओए इधर।
ओए ये क्या किया?
वो अकबर, वो जैसे ही मैंने तवीज को निकालने की बात की है कि इसको बाहर निकालते हैं, वो जल गया है अंदर वाला तवीज।
यार मैं इधर देख रहा हूँ, हुआ रिकॉर्ड हुआ है।
ये तो अभी भी जल रहा है। स्मेल देखिए यार, इसके अंदर क्या जल रहा है। ये नीचे भी पड़ा है।
स्मेल तेज होती जा रही कैसी वहाँ पे अल्लाहु अकबर अस्तगफिरुल्लाह यार ये तो हवा में ना ऐसे ओए ओए सर बचा कर लग गया है ओए ये क्या था ओए यहाँ पर कोई चल भाई ओए इधर आ जाए खड़ी मेरे को ऊपर आना इधर आ जाए यार इधर
खुदा दी कसम पीछे है
ओ यार अंदर तो नहीं आ गई शांत भाई यार तो पर
क्या हुआ नहीं
यार ये कुछ नजर आ रही है और जैसे ही मैं इनको टच करता हूँ ना वो इनके अंदर से कुछ अजीब से ही जो है वो
असल में मैंने उससे भी देखी है वो बैक साइड पे कुछ चीज थी
वो इधर आ
कुछ भी नहीं है जल्दी कुछ भी नहीं
बाहर आ जाओ पीछे पीछे तेरे पीछे कुछ ज्यादा नजर आना शुरू हो गई है हमें आई जरूर है 1-2 दफा ठीक हो मेरे नहीं
These guys always get beat up in their videos. Ever since I first featured them back in June 2021, if I'm not mistaken, they have been getting bummed on by so-called jinns. The funny part is that they never seem to be actually injured. The next day you see them with a new investigation and not a single bruise appears to be visible. Reminds me of these people who leave the video clean without subscribing or watching the next video on screen.